Back here on the Bulldog Insider, Coach's Corner continues, brought to you by Bud Light. All right, Coach, you're off and running in conference play. You get your first win on the road against a rival. How good does it feel to be 1-0 in the Mountain West?
Well, it feels good, you know, because it's really difficult to win. And every week there's a different matchup and new challenges. And Nevada's a really good football team. They played really hard. You know, I could tell in pregame that they were really amped up to go. And so I knew we were going to get their best shot. And while we didn't play perfectly, we played good enough to win, and sometimes that happens through the season, you know, and came up with plays when we needed it, and the defense played stingy and didn't shut them completely down by any means as far as stats are concerned, but we kept them out of the end zone. And, you know, so now that one's behind us. We're going to take this opportunity to learn from some of the things that we didn't do well, and as always, take some confidence from the things we did do well.
Your next game is against Wyoming. You're back home Saturday night at Bulldog Stadium. Last year, you went to Laramie and played the Cowboys in a game that came down to the end. What type of a game are you expecting on Saturday?
Same thing. You know, they're a very physical football team, very good defensive team. They try to run the ball. It's going to be physical, no doubt about it. I haven't had a chance to look at them completely on who they are this year, because year to year with personnel changes, teams sometimes philosophies change, so we'll take a look at them today. But I know one thing: it will be a physical football game.
They have a running back, Nico Evans, who was injured earlier this season, but I believe last night against Hawaii he recorded his third 100-yard rushing game of the season in just 4 games. Is stopping the run going to be a focus on Saturday?
Yes, for sure, as it is always. That's generally where it starts, is stopping the run. And so, I mean, they have a tradition of playing very physical downhill football at you, and you know, so I'm sure it's going to be the same way. And I haven't looked at the stats. I briefly looked at the box score and saw he had like 130-something yards or something like that. You know, so hard-fought game in Hawaii, and you know, so I'm sure they're going to be fired up to come in here.
Next week is the 3rd week in a row you're playing at 7:30 p.m. on ESPNU. There's consistency there. Have you memorized your pregame routine yet?
Yeah, we have that down pretty well now. Yeah, these played a lot of night games, and you know, so our guys are used to the schedule, and you know, have learned how to focus and how to deal with the day, and because it's a long day waiting for the game.
He's Jeff Tedford. The Bulldogs are 4-1, 1-0 in the Mountain West.